Hi everyone, my name is Frankie and welcome to a movie a day challenge. Today is day number 302 and it's October 29th, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1988 horror film Maniac Cop. Now in each episode of a movie a day challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before and then I take that movie's movie poster and place it the side of me. I do this because I absolutely have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I have absolutely no clue about the film or what it's about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying this, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1988 horror film movie poster to Maniac Cop. Now, I'm going to just say this. Movie posters can be the very informative or not so informative. And basically this film is basically about a maniac cop who I'm getting the sense of is in his own way, alone, a lone wolf. Do I know what's upsetting this cop? No, I don't. Do I know why he's a maniac? No, I don't. Can I sense that maybe he just is a loner and wants to basically stay away and be his own person? Yeah, I can sort of sense that from just this eerie feeling. But then again, I could be wrong. Maybe this person's just upset that he didn't get invited to the captain's barbecue. Maybe he's just unlashing out his upsetting feelings towards not getting the high score at the local arcade. I don't know. But Maniac Cop. It could have been a little more gruesome. But I'm getting the feeling that this cop is a loner and basically tends to be by himself, and he's walking the streets. So I can't tell what city this is in, but I'm going to find out. But it looks like this cop is basically going to just be walking the streets or walking the area of this city and just go crazy. It looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to sitting down and enjoying the 1988 horror film, Maniac Cop. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch Maniac Cop. Before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching Maniac Cop, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. However, I don't go in great detail about the movie. You see, I don't release any major spoilers about the film, nor do I tell you anything about the movie's plot either. Why? Well, because I don't want to ruin your chance at watching a really great film for the first time. And since this is also my first time watching Maniac Cop, I wouldn't want anyone to tell me any major spoilers about the film, or anything about the movie's plot, before I actually go ahead and watch the film myself. I want you to enjoy the film for what it is, and be entertained by it. That's the sole purpose for a movie a day challenge. Now, in case you have previously seen the 1988 horror film Maniac Cop previously, then please, feel free to substitute Maniac Cop for another film for your viewing pleasure. It doesn't even have to be in the genre of horror films. This way you can take part in a movie a day challenge and possibly watch each film along with me as I go along. In saying that, I'm going to go ahead right now and watch the 1988 horror film Maniac Cop, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1988 horror film Maniac Cop, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that Maniac Cop is a good movie. I was really impressed with this story. It's very interesting, and on top of it, has a lot of action and horror sequences in it. Now, when I mean a lot of action, I mean that the film does deal with the police genre. And being that it deals with law enforcement and cops, you see a lot of action within the movie. However, the film is a horror film, and the blood in this film is very well acceptable. There's not really a whole lot, but there is some to make the scene a little bit gory. Not a lot of gory, but it is acceptable and, I want to say, tasteful in a way. All in all, the film in itself story is really cool and very interesting, as I just said moments ago. But it's the story that's really captivating, because you really want to see how it plays out in whole, and I want to say what really goes on with the villain and how his story comes about as well. Now, the only problem I had about this film was the villain in the film and his makeup, his facial makeup. I felt that when you really get an up close and headshot like look on the killer at the end of the film itself, you look at it and you go, okay, that looks like a shit makeup job. It really does. There is a scene at the end of the film, towards the climax of the movie, where the camera really focuses on the face of the killer. And when you see the makeup, you go, what the hell is this? Really? Like, really? You go, the hell is this? It doesn't come off as like professional. It comes off sort of like amateurish and tacky. But I don't know what to say, because I can't say, oh, it was the 80s and it was a time of horror films and blah, blah, blah. Because if you put Robert Englund's Freddy Krueger's makeup or anything with Jason Voorhees, makeup in the 80s is pretty impressive. This film the makeup could have been a lot better. That's what I'm trying to say. But the film itself, good story. Good story. I really enjoyed the acting. Bruce Campbell's in it from Evil Dead. Great actor right there. And, I did enjoy the action sequences of the film and the actual killings of, the people in the movie. It's really cool, and to be quite honest, it's not, I want to say believable, but there are some deranged people out there, and this could possibly happen. But if you haven't seen it, I suggest you watch it. If not just for a movie a day challenge, just a movie that you just put on somewhere, sometime. Would I recommend it to a family member or a friend? Yes, I would. I enjoyed watching it, and I think family members and friends would appreciate it too. Would I watch it again? Yes, I would. I did enjoy my time watching Maniac Cop, and I would definitely watch it again. Now, if you liked today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video? Click it! Give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen the 1988 horror film Maniac Cop and liked it. Maybe you've seen it and you didn't like it. Maybe you're interested in watching the film, you're hearing my review about the movie, you're going to go ahead and watch the film after watching my review, and then come back and write something. Well, whichever the three may be, please tell me in the comment box down below. Right down there. And as you're doing that, you see that word subscribe underneath this video. Click it. Subscribe to A Movie a Day Challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 303 of A Movie a Day Challenge, and I'll be watching the 1988 horror film Black Roses. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 303 and the 1988 horror film Black Roses. I will see you tomorrow.